Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eris if this is your first time here. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial showing you how I make a back to school shirt. I'm going to make one for my daughter. I also have an Etsy order to fill. So this is the design here. This is actually one of my samples that I created and put on my Etsy shop, but this is the one we're going to do today. I'm going to do it in a couple of different colors here for the name, and then it's going to be for my daughter Faith. So I figured I would show you guys in a video tutorial on how I do the shirt. So I already put the crease down the center of my shirt so we know where the design will stay, and I also went ahead and did the water soluble marking to know exactly where my design is going to be positioned on my shirt once I put it on my machine. I am going to be using fast frames today. So I'm going to be using this one. I think this is the 7x7 if I'm not mistaken. So I'm hoping that my design size fits within here. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm going to put this in backwards just because I have more space here for my arm to fit, and you guys will see what I'm talking about in a moment. But I'm going to put this in like this. And I did already mark my shirt, so I kind of know where I need to start and stop with putting it in. And now I'm just kind of feeling to see if it is straight or not. And how I'm doing that is, let me see if I can get you guys to see this part. But if you see right here, there's like a little notch right here. This is where you're going to screw it in, but that's also your center point. So if this is not aligned with your crease in your shirt, then you know it is not straight and it is off center. So I'm going to straighten this out like so, just a little. There we go. Great. And so now I see that it is lined up and it is straight. I'm going to make sure that the shirt is nice. Okay, that looks good. My points that for my design, make sure they're still within the hoop before the metal piece. And it is. That's my top. This is my center, and this one down here just lets me know that's where I need to be out of the frame. So looks good. I've bought these clips here from Walmart. I heard it's good to have some clips to clip your shirt so that it doesn't move around when it's on the machine. So we're going to try these out and see if they work. If they do not work, then I will definitely be taking these back. But we're going to give it a shot here. So I put a clip here, and I'm going to put a clip at the top here. Okay, and then we're going to do the other side, and I'm like just kind of smooth, and I'm going to just kind of smooth my hand across just to get it as tight as possible. All right, so that looks good. So this is my shirt. You see the opening there. My arm is going to go through here. Well, no, it's gonna go through here, the front side, and we're gonna stitch it out. So now I'm just gonna pull the shirt down so we can see the top of our frame that is going to be attached here. There's a screw on the inside, and I'm just gonna slide it in there. So now my frame is set, and I'm going to push the shirt back like that, and we're going to find the design in the system. I already put my USB in there, so let's find the design. So let's go in here and find our design. And if you're wondering, I have the Embroider PR670e, and we're just gonna scroll through here and find our design. I think I labeled it Faith. Let's see. Oh, should be getting close. Nope, not yet. I've got a lot of designs in here that I need to take out. Alright, where's my design? I must have passed it. Yeah, I see kindergarten. Got pre-K. What did I title this? Here it is. Faith School. So here's my design. My shirt is upside down, so I need to make my design upside down. But first we're going to just set it, and then we're going to rotate. Boom. So there is our design. I'm going to say okay, and I'll worry about the colors in a moment. First thing first, I need to make sure that this is going to fit within this frame. Okay, so I don't know quite yet how to turn the lights off on the machine, so it's a bit bright, but I did want to kind of just demonstrate for you guys quickly how I measured it out so that it fits. And what I like to do is just know where my needle points will be as far as the top of my design, the bottom of my design, and the width. So the length and the width of my design is what I need to measure to make sure that it fits within this frame. Right now it is in the middle. There's a laser dot right here on top of the dot that I put on the shirt, indicating this is the middle of my design. So that is right on top, so that measures correctly. Now I'm going to push it all the way to the back to know where my needle is going to fall in the back. And I use this little stylus pen that comes with the machine, but I use this to measure to make sure that my needle point is not going to touch that metal frame. The reason being is because this machine does not recognize this frame and understand the length and width of it to make sure that it fits within my design. My design fits within it. So the back fits really well. It's not going to touch that metal frame. Let's go to the top of our design. The machine is going to move it straight up to the top, and also it is going to miss that as well. And I'm just going to put it back in the center. I already measured my left to right and know that that's going to work out as well. Alright, so now that we know that is going to fit, I need to go in and select my colors. Alright, so this is about as best as I can do as far as getting you guys close enough to see. But now that we're done with that portion, we're just going to go to embroidery. And now, as you can see, these are all of our steps, and we need to set up our colors here in the steps. First, let me go here and put my colors in. Number 1, I usually keep that as black, so that one's fine. Number 2 up here is actually my gray color, so I need to change this one. So I'm going to change the color for number 2. I need it to be gray. It's going to select gray right here, and I'm going to set it, and it turns it to gray. Number 3 is yellow, so that'll stay the same. 4 is a brown color. 5 is a pink color. 6 is not red. 6 is now a white color. I like to use the white color for my placement stitch because I just think it looks better. So I used white for that, and we're going to set it, and it changed it to white. I will be changing one of the colors in here, probably number 4, because I do have this design actually has 7 different colors. So I will need to switch out the thread for one of them, which will probably be number 4. And I'm going to switch that out to green because that's the color of my initial and the name that's going to be on my design. So I will be changing that out. But for now, this is fine. Alright, so here's my design. Now I'm going to press embroidery. And now I'm going to actually go through all of these and update the colors that I want to be used as far as which needle the machine will know to start stitching with according to my colors that I select. So we're going to go in here. This one, I don't care, it can stay number 6. I'm not putting any applique inside this portion. That portion is going to stay white, so that's fine. Next we're going to go and start doing the pencils. Everything here, you guys, is really going to be white because I don't change my thread color until I get to the satin. That's just my preference, but I will put stops in here so that I can put my fabric down. You'll understand it a little bit better as you see me do it. Alright, so as you can see now, we're kind of getting down to the satin colors, and the machine is automatically going to put in the colors that I have on here. So I mean, it's fine. So now you can see we're getting to the satin, and yes, I do want that to be pink, and number 5 is my pink color, so that's fine to stay. 6 is the pencil, and that is actually number 4 for my brown color for my pencils, and that is fine as yellow for the wooden part of my pencil. This is the eraser, which is also going to be pink, so pink is actually needle 5, so I changed that to 5. And this is for the little metal piece in the pencil, and my thread color for that gray color is actually number 2, not number 3, so I changed that. and number 4 is actually the lead of the pencil, which is number 1, black. So I changed that to black. And then green, of course, is going to be my lettering there. And I'm going to go ahead and select number, which one I want to change for this. Which one did I use last? The brown, number 4. So I'm actually going to use needle 4 for this color. So I'm going to put needle 4 there, because while it's doing step 1, 5, 2, and 1, I can go ahead and be changing my thread color for here, so I'll be ready when it hits there, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, but that's my logic in doing it. I can go ahead and be changing that as it is still stitching out these other numbers here. So alright, so everything looks good. Again, we're going to start with this one, which is the first part, and all of my placement and tack down is all going to be number 6, because that's white. Once we get to our satin stitches is when we'll be using the other needles on the machine, but I will be putting stops in here as well. So let's get ready, stitch this out. I do have my fabrics already here. So this is like the yellow that I'll be using, the pink for the eraser, the brown for the pencil, and then I'm gonna use this for the lead piece. So I do have that already prepped with my heat and bond, and yep, let's get started. So for this portion of the video, you guys, I think I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I may end up like fast forwarding this part, and you guys kind of see what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna do too much explaining and detailing. But I'll show you guys the shirt at the end, and hopefully it turns out as great as I'm expecting it to. Now we're ready to start. Is done. Let's remove it from, I'm just gonna remove the whole frame. Alright, so let's get a close-up look. Here's our shirt. Isn't it cute? Alright, let's get a closer look and take it off the frame and hope that it's centered. So here is our shirt. I'm going to go ahead and take off these clips. And let's see, I actually taped down the stabilizer, so I'm going to remove the tape. So here is the shirt. Guys, see? Isn't it cute? It is centered, which is great. And I'll be removing the water soluble stuff, so no need to worry about that. But it turned out great. Let me zoom a little bit. There it is. It's so cute. I love it, I love it, I love it. Wait, here we go. So here is the shirt. It says Faith. It's just a scribble pencil shirt with the initial and the name. For my daughter, she's going to be wearing this when school starts back up. She is going to kindergarten, so I'm super excited to make a lot of her things for back to school. I will be uploading more videos detailing how I customize back to school items, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure you subscribe and hit your notification bell so you will not miss it. I do have this design already set up on my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below if you would like to order one. I do offer free shipping. So yeah, this is how we make our back to school shirts for this year. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what you thought about today's video, and let me know what videos you would like to see coming forth, showing you guys some embroidery design. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next video.